When we get into this victim energy that someone else has to save me, I have to have a video pop off, my podcast has to go viral, I have to have a famous client who refers me. Those are all ways that it shows up of getting saved. Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa Cotten, your money mindset bestie. And today I'm going to be talking about a very interesting topic that you might not even realize you relate with until you hear all the reasons why throughout this video. So I'm going to be talking on the energy and the identity of wanting to be saved, and really how we can switch the lens to saving yourself in order to achieve your money goals, your manifestations, your dream life. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit on how it shows up in your life and how you can make the switch to save yourself. So if that's something you want to see more of, stay tuned to the end to hear how you can save yourself. Let's get started. So recently I had a dream. It was a very fascinating dream. It was very vivid. And there was this dream that was like, you're not going to get saved. No one is coming. You have to save yourself. And sometimes I'm like, okay, dreams are just whatever. And then I was thinking more about it, and it made me think about Harry Potter. So obviously I had to wear my little Death Eater Harry Potter shirt. But in the third book, Harry Potter, there's this scene, and if you haven't seen the third one, spoiler, there's this scene where Harry is with Sirius Black and the Dementors are coming and they're like literally sucking their soul out of them. And Harry and Hermione, as they time traveled, say, he's like, my dad's gonna come and save me. Like, I just have to wait. My dad's gonna come, he's gonna save me. My dad's gonna come, he's gonna save me. And then there's this scene right here.
Sirius, you're dying. Both of you. Harry!
Expecto Patronum!
Where Hermione says, Harry, you're dying. You're actually dying. So no one is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. So he whips out his wand. He expecto patronums the whole experience. And so then they're riding on Buckbeak, and Hermione says, how did you know you could do it? And he said, I knew I could do it because I'd already done it. Once I realized it wasn't my dad who saved me and I saved myself, I knew I could do it. And so how does that apply to your everyday life? So whether you're on your entrepreneur journey, your personal development journey, your manifesting journey, you are wanting to achieve your goals. And when we think about wanting to achieve our goals, a lot of times the programming that we witnessed as children show up as the energy of getting saved. My favorite princess, Sleeping Beauty, literally gets saved in her sleep. She literally gets cursed and she's sleeping, and then the prince kisses her, wakes her up, fights the dragon, and saves her, right? He saves the day. All of the fairy tales are all being saved. So we have this energy from very young, right? So we're absorbing all of this information that in order to fulfill our goals, we have to be saved, right? And so there's this energy that I can't do it myself. I have to be saved. And that puts us in this victim energy, and it really blocks us and it prevents us from achieving our goals. Because what we're saying is that something outside of me is going to save me. I can't do it myself. When we get into this victim energy that someone else has to save me, I have to have a video pop off, my podcast has to go viral, I have to have a famous client who refers me. Those are all ways that it shows up of getting saved, that something outside of you is going to help you achieve your goals and dreams versus you internally doing it yourself. So now we know that we have all of these movies that show us examples of this energy of wanting to be saved. But then there's this really fun movie called Hercules, and Meg is this beautiful scene where she's like, I'm a damsel, I'm in distress, I can handle it. And she's basically saying, I know I'm in distress, I know I'm a damsel, but I can actually save myself. And that's the energy you want to lean into on your success journey, your money mindset journey, your manifestation journey, your personal development journey is saving yourself. Because the second you step into the energy and the identity that I can save myself, that nothing outside of me is going to save me, that is when you get into the driver's seat of success. Because then if something negative happens, instead of leaning in with the energy of why this is happening to me, you switch and say, how is this helping me? How is this happening for me? And you get out of that victim energy, and you get out of the energy that, woe is me, the world is against me, nothing ever works in my favor. And you start to switch to the energy of, I can do this. There is nothing stopping me but my own limiting beliefs. And when you start to identify that the only thing is stopping you is your limiting beliefs, you no longer need something outside of you to save you on your journey. And it can be so empowering, but can also feel really lonely. I have to save myself again. I have to do it all on my own again. It's already so isolating. And that's when we look inward. We can call upon our future self. We can call upon the most vibrant, confident version of ourselves for guidance and support. Recognizing that yes, saving yourself is an inside job, but you don't have to do it alone in the terms of connection and community. So finding like-minded individuals who are also taking full responsibility for their own well-being, who are also getting out of that victim mindset. And that victim mindset serves us in so many ways, because we tend to complain in our group of circle or a group of friends. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened to me. I hate my job. I hate my home. I hate how much money I make. I hate this. I hate this. It tends to be that victim energy that something needs to save me. I need more money to save me. I need a better house to save me. I need a better job to save me. I need all of these things outside of me to make me feel better. And when we come to terms with no one is going to save us, we have to save ourselves, just like Harry Potter did with the expecto patronum. That's when we get to be so empowered that, wow, when I am truly an empowered version of myself, there's nothing going to stop me from choosing the new reality. Because when I am choosing my new reality, I am choosing to be the version of me who saves myself. All right, so now that we've talked about like the victim energy of like, why is this happening? Woe me, I hate all these things. I need all these external things to save me. How do we flip the script and look inward? Step one is radical acceptance. Radical acceptance is where we really truly accept where we are at in our life is because of the choices we've made. And I'm not saying that you haven't had hardships or trauma in your past, but those are in your past. They are no longer in your present. And when you think about a car, right, the window in front of you, how big is the window in front of you, right? Enough for two people. But how big is the mirror that lets you check out the past? Very tiny as compared. So we can either look backwards, look in the mirror, or we can see the big window in front of us. And when we focus on the big window in front of us, we can say, I can look at the past as evidence and guidance on what to do, but truly where the power lies is in my present and the future, what I have to do. So that radical acceptance is, I accept where my life is at today, knowing I have the power to change it. So creating peace with any memories in your past, self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness is huge to getting yourself out of that victim energy and putting yourself into the energy that I am saving myself. So self-forgiveness. You can do that through EFT tapping or working with a practitioner with EMDR to really help you heal the past. The next thing you're going to do is change your self-concept. And I've got a couple of videos on self-concept. So self-concept is how you view yourself and how the world views you. But most importantly, how you view yourself. Are you capable? Are you independent? Are you driven? Are you motivated? Are you the person who will achieve your goals? Or are you saying, I hate my job. I hate my life. I'm never going to find someone. I'm never going to find the right person. Are you sitting in that negative victim energy of wanting to be saved versus the concept of being empowered. So I've got a couple of videos on self-concept that can really help you. So radical acceptance, making peace with your past, embodying your new self-concept, and then living every day in alignment. Living every day in alignment that you are the version of you who can achieve your goals. Living in alignment that you are the one to make it happen. And when you start to expand that belief, wow, I'm telling you, magic is going to happen, because we so often want to be saved, right? We want the Prince Charming to show up. We want a random family member like in Princess Diaries to say we're actually the Princess of Genevia. We want all of that. We want to be saved. All these movies talk about being saved. So then we grow up and we're like, why haven't I been saved yet? Like, hello, I'm waiting. And that's when we get to decide with that radical acceptance that I am going to save myself. And the first step of that radical acceptance, it is hard. It is hard. It was hard for me. It felt easier to blame other things. Well, I'm miserable because my job sucks. I'm miserable because my boss won't let me do what I want. I'm miserable because of this family member. And taking that accountability of your own life, it's not easy. And what will start to happen is when you take yourself out of victim energy and you take that radical self-acceptance, you are going to be amazed by how many people in your life are still in victim energy. Sometimes I'll talk to my friends or family or acquaintances and I'll hear it. I'm like, whoa, that used to be me. That victim energy of once this happens, things will be so much better. No, what about the present moment now? What if we're not even guaranteed tomorrow? Now we're waiting for happiness for some day that might not even come. Okay, how can we take that radical acceptance today? Get out of that victim energy. No one is saving you. You get to save yourself. And how cool that your inner child gets to look forward to the version of you who follows through on the promises you gave her when she was a little girl. All right, so let's recap. We're hopping out of victim energy. We're getting out of it. We're going to take radical self-acceptance. We're going to heal our past through some self-forgiveness. We're going to embody the most ideal self-concept. Then we're going to take aligned actions every day of living in the version of us who is saving ourselves, because we no longer need something outside of us to save us. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. I release videos out every single week and I can't wait to see you in the next video. And if you're ready to take your self-concept to the next level, check out this free masterclass below, 3 steps to get into financial flow and make more money. And I'll catch you in the next video.